Going to tackle about the paragraph meaning. Many of us define paragraph in terms of length. We often thought that paragraph is a group of at least five sentences or half a page long, while in fact length and appearance do not determine whether a section in a paper is a paragraph. Because in reality though, the unity and coherence of ideas among sentences is what constitutes a paragraph. Because we define paragraph as a collection of sentences which all relate and support one main idea or topic that forms a unit. So if the sentences in a paragraph do not relate to each other, your works will not be seen as a credible one or will be viewed as a nonsense work. Paragraph is divided into three parts. First one is the topic sentence. It is sometimes called as a controlling idea because it tells the reader what the paragraph is going to be about. It usually appears at the beginning of the topic. So from the given example, the topic sentence here is, there are three reasons why Canada is one of the best countries in the world. So at the beginning of the sentence, the main idea was already introduced. So let's go ahead and tackle the second part. It is the supporting sentences. From its root word, it supports the topic sentences by using facts, details, and examples. It explains and elaborates the point of the paragraph. So in the given example, the supporting sentences here is, first, Canada has an excellent healthcare system. All Canadians have access to medical services at a reasonable price. Second, has high standard of education. Students are taught by well-trained teachers and encouraged to continue studying at university. Finally, Canada cities are, are clean and efficiently managed. Canadian cities have many parks and lots of space for people to live. So all the facts in the needed information were presented to support the topic sentence. And lastly, the concluding sentences. It can be seen at the last part of the paragraph. It relates the main, it restates the main idea of a paragraph by using different words. In short, it summarizes the connections between the information discussed in the body of the paragraph and the paragraph's controlling idea. In a given example, the concluding sentence here is, as a result, Canada is a desirable place to live. A paragraph should be organized in a way that it builds appropriately. This could be by sequence of ideas or events. Additionally, transitions should be used to form one sentence to the next that connect the ideas and concepts. In order for a paragraph to be considered adequate or sufficient, the paragraph should be well developed. The reader should not be left wanting more information because when the first time they read your work, all the information that they need will be easily absorbed by themselves. And the paragraph should include enough evidence to support. So what is my point? Words that constitutes a sentence must have a unity, as well as the sentences that produces or make up a paragraph should have a unity, so that the readers should easily understand what are the messages the writer wants to convey to them. Because the object of writing is to communicate thoughts as simply, as clearly, and as effectively as possible. Because clear thinking produces clear writing. They said, do not say too much in a sentence, because a sentence which has too many ideas is said to be overloaded, or it's a struggling sentence. Like, for example, there was beggar, and he was blind, and he had a dog, and the dog took care of him. This example sentence has four ideas. The first one is, there was a beggar. Second, he was blind. Third, he had a dog. Fourth, the dog took care of him. So the ideas are overloading. There are a lot of ideas that you don't know or we're not able to point out what is the real topic or real main idea in this sentence. Do not say too little in a sentence. Like, for example, in a sentence, The dog loved the blind man. He was a faithful dog. The man was cruel to the dog. These sentences can be put together in one sentence. It can be written in a way that in this way. The dog lived the blind man and watched over him faithfully, but man was cruel to the dog. Third, do not put in a sentence ideas which have a little or no relation to each other. Like, let's go ahead and tackle about the cause and effect. When we say cause and effect, it is a relationship between events or things where one is the result of the other or others. We also have what we call causal indicators. Those are if, then, since, so, therefore, because. So those indicates the cause and effect relationship. I have here the examples. First one is because the alarm was not set, we were late for work. So there is a indicators here because, and because is the alarm was not set, and therefore the effect will be they'll be late for work. Another example. Let's go ahead and tackle about the cause and effect. When we say cause and effect, it is a relationship between events or things where one is the result of the other or others. We also have what we call causal indicators. Those are if, then, since, so, therefore, because. So those indicates the cause and effect relationship. I have here the examples. First one is because the alarm was not set, we were late for work. So there is a indicators here because, and because is the alarm was not set, and therefore the effect will be they'll be late for work. Another example, I have here a second example. When water is heated, the molecules move quickly, therefore the water boils. So the reason here, or the cause here is when water is heated.